we're back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Rollsicle. My name's Nathaniel. I'm joined by the lovely
Ashley.
And we are Rollsicle, just a couple of nerds talking about our hobbies, talking about nerdy things, and one of them is that right there. It's that way. There we go. It's backwards for us because we're, there's a camera. But anyways, yeah, so over there you guys can see good old Backloggd, which is sort of like a backlog hub thing that we just wanted to make a video and tell you guys, like, hey, we're making this. This is what we want to do. We talked about the backlog a while ago, and then it absolutely fell flat, mostly on me. But yeah, I'm actually gonna let Ashley take this one, and because she loves this site, did all the setting it up and everything like that. So take us away, my love.
Let me preface this. This is still a work in progress.
It is.
We have a backlog of like 500 games.
Yes, it is not
it's
72
not
games.
More. So this is gonna take me a while to get all the way through. So let me preface that. This is just like, I'm going through our PlayStation catalog, I gotta go through our Switch catalog, I gotta go through our Steam catalog, Epic Games,
multiple
Xbox.
PlayStation accounts, Epic Games, yep, all of them.
There's so many things. We have some physical games. There's a lot of things I gotta go through. Woo. So, even all of our, like, playing currently games are not accurate. Like, there are games that I'm playing passively that are not on here. But we're not going to talk about that.
Animal Crossing one of them?
Animal Crossing is absolutely one of them. Like,
that definitely needs to get added. But...
It really does. Okay, hi everyone. So this is Rollsicle's page on Backloggd.
I love it.
So one of the very first things I'm going to cover is that you can follow us on here. We're going to link just Backloggd on here. All you got to do is you just got to create a quick profile. You'll go up to the little search bar, you'll type in Rollsicle, it'll pull up games, and then you should be able to pull up users. It'll be the next little tab over. So you'll go to users, and it's super easy. There'll be a little follow button, you can just follow us. I follow us. So then you'll make it on this little list of like, this is following. But see, like, there I am. I'm following us. Whoop, whoop. Anyways, so then you can go to our profile. So this is our profile. We have our little Rollsicle logo. We do have a link here to, like, our Discord. So if y'all ever want to join, that's going to take a second to load. But I'm going to show y'all just anyway because I can.
It will automatically...
It'll literally take you straight to the little
auto-invite you, actually, yeah.
It's awesome.
As soon as you accept that, you will be in our lovely Discord where we would love to have you join us.
So many things. We announce where streams are going to happen. So we give updates on our life and what's happening.
Speaking of streams...
We have been streaming Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered on Twitch. So we also do have a Twitch. This will also link you straight to our Twitch so you can follow us on there. We do stream pretty regularly. I think we've done about 5. I think the 6th one is tonight about me streaming Horizon Zero Dawn. You can see all those right here. Streams. So yeah, we're having a good
You could be one of the 14.
Exactly. So there's that. We also have a link here to our YouTube directly in case like you just wanted the link to the YouTube straight from Backlog. You're looking, you want to see like what games it is that we have on YouTube.
If you see this video, you probably have found the YouTube channel, but
just in case you're on here and you wait a minute, I want to see if I posted any of these games that are on here. Quick, easy ways to go to our YouTube and find if we have a playlist on it. All of our playthroughs have a playlist. Even Horizon has one right now. Right. So, okay, there's a bunch of different things. We have a bio, we have all our personal ratings. So this is where you can see like our average, like what we're giving. So
what got 1 star?
What got 1 star?
Or 0.5.
We're about to find out.
You might be able to click on it. You might be able to click on the 0.5.
This is our playing, by the way. This is what we are playing.
This is what we're currently working on.
This is the played so far. There's gonna be a lot more than this.
Now, not all of them have been reviewed,
What
but
got such a
go
low
to
one?
I think you could click on 0.5 stars and see. I got the 1.
That got the 1. What did I give half a star?
That's a really good.
You gave Brawlo half a star.
Oh, facts. That game's really bad. Game is really bad.
But yeah, so you can see like what it is that we're giving games. I think if you click on it, you can see.
It'll show you all games that are rated.
Yes, so all games that are rated that. So this one's half a star.
If you want to click 4 stars and see all the games that we've given 4 stars,
we can get rid of this and we can go apply filters.
And then
go over to star rating.
Yep,
I'm gonna give it a 4.
And then at the bottom, update filters.
And you can see that we've given Cat Quest 2, Battlefield 1, Black Flag, and Detroit Become Human all 4s. But also, if you're just curious what it is that we have played. So there are different categories that we can put everything in. So this, if it is green, it means that we've completed it and mastered it. It means that we've gotten a platinum or we've gotten the equivalent of that on another system. But right now...
green just means played, right?
No. Green means completed. So if I click on Cat Quest for us... You can see that I have played here. If I click on this, it'll show completed.
Oh, makes sense.
So these are different categories. Played means nothing specific. It just means that we've played it. Retired means that we're just finished with the game lacks an ending. This will be like your Enter the Gungeon.
Zombies.
A
lot of the Call of Duties that I
probably
haven't,
end up retired.
if I haven't played the campaign, will probably be put as retired. And if I played the campaign, I'd probably call it completed, or maybe probably played.
Completed for us right now means that we've platinumed it. But that might change just because
if I'm playing a game like Into the Gungeon, it'll probably just sit on played. If I'm done with it and like, okay, look, it doesn't have an ending, but I don't plan to go back, then it'll go retired because it says finished with a game that lacks an ending.
Then you also have shelved, which is unfinished. It may pick up again later. Right now it's like Tunic for us. And abandoned, unfinished, staying that way. We have a couple games that are that. Trust me. There's a few games that
and then there is like a little trophy thing somewhere that shows if we have.
So if I click on Cat Quest 2, I think I need to go to edit our log. You guys should be able to view all of this.
You'll be able to view the log. So if you go to the log and it says mastered, that means we've gotten the platinum.
Yes, exactly.
Very few games that we've done that
like
for.
what other people are getting. Like if we read a review, you can search for like our review and stuff. But this will basically just tell you about us. This is what it's available on, what it is, all the good things. This is kind of just everything that we have played so far. There's a lot more things, trust me.
So everything that we've gone through that we've played is on here.
So like I started with things that are on the actual Roll Skull channel. You'll see Heavenly Bodies for the King, Black Flag, Slime Rancher.
Like D in the PlayStation backlog. So there's a lot of games
owns on one account on PlayStation. I have gotten to the D's. I got to get all the way down to the end of the alphabet and then do another one. And then do the Switches. And then do the Xbox.
Every other account has significantly less games, so they'll go faster.
It'll go faster, but no, this is going to take me a really long time, but I am actively working on it.
It is a work in progress.
So currently we have playing, so we're just passively playing Mario Kart 8. World isn't on here yet because I just haven't gotten there.
Yeah. But we are playing
Horizon.
We are playing World. You're playing Horizon.
I am.
You guys know we're playing Cuphead. That's our game for the channel.
This is one that we were just kind of playing passively together.
We have started Untitled Goose Game. We haven't finished it yet. And pretty recently I've gotten like 6 or something hours into Subnautica. Only 3?
3. You've only played it the one day since we were back.
Gotcha, okay. Well, I played it and then I had to play it on another account. Or another save because I did the PS5 version.
Yes, we did.
So I've got like 5 hours in the game, but I restarted.
Restarting. So you guys can also view our backlog. This has 72 games on it right now. It's way more than this. As you can tell, I got to the D's.
But these are all games that I have access or we have access to playing. So if there are games on here that you want us to play, I mean, they're not all games that we want to play. They are games that we have access to playing. So, for example, some of the PlayStation Plus games, such as those Alien games and stuff like that, aren't games that I particularly sought out.
No.
But if you wanted to see them, we're still open to the idea of playing them, and we have.
This is just also a great way for you guys to kind of see like what it is that like we buy, what it is that we play. Like I think this is like I would love to see like I mean I don't follow a lot of YouTubers who are like gaming YouTubers because I just have him. He tells me everything. But like this is something I would love to see from like a gaming channel. It's like cool. I want to know like what it is. Like what are y'all playing? Especially because like there's 2 of us. So, like it's a little different. Like. I was the one who wanted us to get Untitled Goose Game. Yep. He loves Subnautica. I hate the ocean. I'm terrified of it. So we're doing like exposure therapy for this.
But you might notice, especially as the backlog continues, there's going to be a great deal of zombie games on there because I like zombies. I love the trope of zombies. Ashley does not, and so
I love cutesy games like this: Castle Crashers, Bug Snacks.
I'm excited for Castle Crashers. It's gonna be a fun one.
But like there's also other things that I'm super excited for Disco Elysium.
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that. Like that sounds fun.
I am. So but some of them, like the Death Note game was a PlayStation Plus game. We will probably never get around to that.
If you ever see something really weird on here that doesn't fit the vibe of the rest of these things, no, it's PlayStation Plus.
And you can actually tell if you go in and click on it.
Yes, I do mark them as PlayStation Plus. There's a wish list. We don't have anything on it right now. But you can also go ahead and view our journal. So
which we try to keep updated.
Like, as you can see, like, I played about 6 hours of Horizon Dawn yesterday. Horizon Zero Dawn. On the 24th, I played 3 hours. On the 23rd, I played 4 hours. Then, I started Subnautica and played about 3 hours.
3 hours. On the 23rd?
Yes, on the 23rd. Same day. So you can see that we played Cat Quest. A couple days. We played some Mario Kart 8. We played some Tunic. And then decided to stop playing Tunic.
Yeah, that was the day we said Tunic is not for us, at least not right now. And it's a very highly praised game. We're not having it.
No, absolutely. There are going to be some of these that there are not hours for. You might notice that there's no hours for Maneater. There's honestly Hours for Flow, Last Campfire, Maquette. These are ones that I put in after we'd already played them. I'm not going back
and figuring out when
what day
and how
I
long
played them.
we played
But like
those.
if I click on the Last Campfire, because like I know how many hours I played it, I think. I believe it should tell you guys how many hours I played.
If you go to the log,
and you go to details, I played it for 6 hours.
6 hours played in the log. So
now I've never really seen this from the other side. I've never actually looked at our account.
Just look somebody up. Look somebody up go to search, type in something like John.
It's gonna bring up like John Wick.
Well, you said that you can go to users, right?
True.
And then go to users. And we're going to look at that guy.
That one.
Right there, because Garfield's pretty cool.
Garfield is cool. All right, so like I can go to his, Nerd that plays video games, love that. Games.
There they are.
All right, let's
Those
look
are all
at
the played games. He gave Left 4
Super
Dead
Meat Boy.
5.
Let's go Super Meat Boy, just because we can. All right. Look at that.
Okay, so it looks like we can't view his log, or either that or he didn't make one.
He might not have. But, like, if you go over it, you can see
Yeah, he doesn't have a log, because it would have the color down there.
Yeah, exactly. You can see that he gave it...
He reviewed it, though. 3.5 stars. One of the things we love about this website is that you can kind of do as much or as little as you want, right? So
Yes.
John here probably has no journal activity, because he didn't care to use the journal of the website. But if we look up somebody else, maybe we go to, I don't know, Chris. We're going with common names here. And then users. And I don't know. I guess we'll go for the top one there, 2020 maybe.
Sure. Let's try it.
That was a bad choice. They just wanted to follow somebody else, I guess.
Christopher.
Okay, there you go.
No logs.
8 games played, no logs. You love
right,
to
anyways,
see it.
I'm
sure you could do it.
I'm sure you could.
But
I'm sure there's a way to see it. But if there's not, let us know like in the comments and stuff, or we'll update like in our actual like details of all this. Because I can very easily go in on my account and just see what this looks like. But yeah,
this
so
is
like
what
you
the
can look up
home screen will
popular
look
new
like.
games.
You can make lists if
Yes.
you want to make custom lists. If you guys want to make a list out of our backlog and say, games I'm excited to see you play, you can totally do that.
Do
you can
it.
see
Share it with
all
us.
sorts of stuff. So,
but yeah, this is really just a way for you guys to see what we're playing, see what we're interested in, and just a way to see like what it is that we even own. Like I'm sure that sometimes y'all are like, well, what do these people even own?
Yeah.
Because like we play a lot of random stuff on our channel. It's kind of what we were feeling. That's not where you go to it.
Games. That's
Yes.
where you go to it.
But it's also just a way for you to, we don't always, you might forget that we have a Discord. Well, the Discord's right up there for you to grab it. It's easy peasy. But you can also just see like what are we rating things? Where are things sitting?
You go,
Did we finish something?
I would love
Did
to.
we DNF it?
Yeah.
Oh, we want to see Brotato. Great, we'll play Brotato.
Yeah, and you can also, if we don't even play it on the channel, but we play it in the background, you can see it here on this website, and you can go, oh, you guys gave Tunic a 3. That's like my favorite game ever. Why? And they might spark some nerd discussion, and we are proponents of nerd discussion.
You can always leave a comment about it on our videos, or you can just join the Discord, message us straight in the Discord, and go straight to our phone. We are happy to always talk to people in the Discord.
Yeah, but yeah, so momentary props for Ashley putting in all this hard work. She definitely deserved her role in this video because she has put in basically everything
over 100
here
games.
Is manually entried and also has quite a bit of detail in the entries.
When you go to log a game, you search for the game, then you put what it is that you played it, like what version of the game you own it on. Mm-hmm. And then, so let's look up a game. What's
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I'll show you guys. So I've typed
because that's actually not going to be a game on my Switch because that's on your account.
No.
So we own Animal Crossing.
We own that.
So now we're going to go here. We're going to hit
logger review.
We're going to do this. Show you guys what it's.
Now you're going to hit. Now you have to choose completed or a drop down. I am playing, so don't pick any of those. Playing. I don't have a rating for it yet.
I don't have a rating for it yet.
We're not going to mark my log dates. Well, because I don't know when I started. I started a while ago.
Well, but you can always have the first one be the hours you have up to now. And
sure, I'll probably do that, but not right now.
But we'll do that later. But that's where you can do it.
So the best way to do this is like if you're going to write a review, you're going to leave a rating, is to go platform. Nintendo Switch, obviously.
But if there are other platforms, they'll
But when you have a PlayStation game that shows up on multiple platforms, you got to pick the right one. Now you go to details.
This mouse.
Here, let me just do it.
There you go.
All right, details. It'll say log title Nintendo Switch. You have played on Nintendo Switch. Now, obviously, there's all these other things. And when you go to any PlayStation game, you got to make sure you click on the right one. So obviously I played on Nintendo Ship, and it goes ownership, owned, subscription, borrowed. And if I go subscription, then I got to pick the subscription.
Yeah.
I obviously
of course, we own this, and I don't know why it got rid of the Nintendo Switch thing there for played on.
I don't know. I'm gonna be real.
Go.
Sometimes it's a little weird, but like I can manually enter the time played if I don't want to be logging it because I play it almost daily.
Now, you can also make separate logs. So if we were both playing a game individually, she was playing one on Switch and I was playing one on PlayStation, you can make different logs.
Exactly. So I can go into the game.
And you can do edit your log or log a review again. And you can make another one. And we're going to cancel this one.
Yep.
But you can make multiple logs. And you can also label that log as a replay. So if I want to log a game and then 5 years later I go back and play it again, we can actually make multiple logs for that game.
Exactly.
And the game, of course, can go from played back to playing or something like that. So you can sort of use the playing tab as to see like, hey, Rollsicle, in their free time, off camera, what games might they be playing right now?
Exactly.
We're going to try to keep it up to date.
Actually write reviews, which we will for the more recent games we played. Like I reviewed Mechanic.
Yeah.
I had strong opinions.
We're going to do our best.
We're going to do our best to actually write reviews for the games. No guarantee we write a review for every single game. It's just not always in the cards. Like the games we played forever ago are not getting reviewed.
More likely, as we finish a game, to write a review eventually on here than we are to make a review video. Because the impressions and review videos are for games that are particularly special to us. So at some point, we're going to get on here and make a Cat Quest review on here. But we made an impressions video because that game was important enough to do
Absolutely.
so. Tunic is not going to get us to make a video about it. But we will probably write a review and say, hey, this is why it only landed at 3 and we decided to stop.
Yeah. But we really hope you guys will follow us on here. I mean, we don't get anything from it. It's just a way for you guys to really connect with us a little more and just see, like, truly, like, what are we playing? Because, like, you guys are not going to see most of these games on the channel. So it's just a way to see, like, well, what are they playing?
Yeah,
what might I want to play?
A while ago, we made a video. I made a video.
You made a video.
That was talking about getting through the backlog. And like I said, it fell pretty flat, and we didn't do a great job. We played, like, 1 or 2 games on stream, and then it kind of fell flat and dropped and didn't make a lot of progress. And this has really inspired us to get back into it, get things logged and journaled, and the streams have been super helpful. So this is really just the come together moment of Rollsicle is working through their backlogs. We want to be a channel that supports working through your backlog. You know, you don't need to buy every brand new $70, $80 game.
No, we even have a new rule
if you're
for
sitting on
ourselves.
$300, $400, $500 games.
I mean, we literally already have a rule for ourselves. We said you have to complete 3 games before you can buy 1 new one. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't mean buy the newest game coming out. That means before we can buy any game on a sale. On a sale, it might be a 10-year-old game. We're not buying it if we've played 3. So, like, you know, you kind of have to keep track. Well, what games have I finished? What games did I use as my ones for last time when I bought a new game? Mm-hmm. You know, and that goes for each of us kind of individually. Like, I need to play through some games before I can buy a new game. Yeah. So, like, this is just a great way to really keep up with us and see what we're playing in the background. Because, I mean, we'll probably be playing 5 to 10 games at a time, realistically. Because there's some that we're just going to play in the background.
Now, those Steam summer sales might have to make us break the rules. But we're going to try not to. Because, again,
we'll see.
It's tough, you know. It's tough to get through 3 games per one, but it is a ratio that will get you through the backlog, and that is the ultimate goal. So, you know, when you hit a Steam sale, it's very easy for us to load that card up with 5, 10, 15 games, and maybe because of the amount of games we've played up to it, we can only pick 2. Yeah. So we're going to have to pick the 2 we really want the most.
Exactly.
And inevitably, those 2 still might not get played by the time the next Steam sale hits, right? So it really puts in perspective.
That has really gotten us back into, like, actually getting through the backlog. Mm-hmm. I mean, there was a time where he was super sick. I played, like, 3 games all at once. I was so excited to get to, like, log them in here. Be like, oh my god, I played them. Yeah, my cat was all right. I don't know how I feel about that game. But, like, now he's, like, log my Horizon Zero Dawn all the time. Like, I show you guys, like, how many hours I'm playing it. Like, you guys will get to see just how many hours we're putting into a lot of these games. And just, I think it shows you, like, what our favorites really are. You'll be able to see our stars and just what we rate things.
Well, and as games come up to be played on stream, you will have a clear backlog library of games that you guys can suggest if there is something 100%. You want to see. If you go to that and go, oh my goodness, I want to see you 2 play Borderlands, boom, you know we have Borderlands. It doesn't. Now,
you can see if we've played it already.
We are open to the idea of, hey, you got to check out this game, especially if it's a cheaper game that we don't own. But this is a great way to see what we do own and what we can go ahead and play.
And to give us some suggestions for, like, what you might might want to see next. Now, obviously, a big part of backlogging for us is playing things we want to play, so we would love to hear any suggestions you guys have, because sometimes we can get locked into decision paralysis.
For sure.
But
I mean, that backlog is a big list.
Yeah,
so.
but we are definitely going to play the games that we want to play. So, if it seems like it's a mishmash of games you see coming out on the channel, just know it's what we want to play. Like,
there you go.
We're loving it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm having the best time.
Yeah, if you're getting through the backlog, and maybe someday as we're a little more practiced with this, we'll make some tips and tricks and stuff like that videos.
Absolutely.
But one of the things we already know is you're not going to play an Assassin's Creed followed by an Assassin's Creed followed by an Assassin's Creed because you're just going to get so burnt out. We own them all, and we hope to get through them all eventually. The goal is not to play them all back to back to back, because you will get so burnt out and bored and tired. Whereas she is absolutely adoring Horizon, and probably will adore it all the way up to its end, and then we'll probably take a minute before she jumps straight into Forbidden West, and then we'll likely adore Forbidden West as she gets through it. But there might be some smaller or different titles in between. You go from Horizon to a racing game, that's a pretty big jump. You go from Horizon to even like a Mario Kart, well, that's a racing game, even like a Subnautica or a Minecraft, and it just feels very different, and you get a break. Not that you didn't love the game, but you get a break.
You get a break. I can sometimes get monotonous, especially when you play something for so long.
We're super excited to share all of this with you guys, and we've been really excited to make this video just so that you guys can see what Backloggd is. So.
And we hope that y'all will join us on this little journey we have going on.
You can make your own accounts too, and we would be happy to follow you and see what you guys are playing.
We can follow y'all. Like, it shows us who sent us a request, and like I can literally pull this up. It literally shows us, AJ Dole followed you. I can click on my profile, and I can follow myself.
Yep. It's pretty easy.
We want to see what y'all are playing too. So if you follow us, odds are we're following you right back.
We would love to see you guys on there. But if nothing else, it's a great way for you guys to see what we're working through. The journal is a great way to say, oh, wow, look at that. They managed to find 3 hours to play this game that day.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know they were playing it. I'd love to talk to them about it. Again, we're just a couple of nerds sharing our hobbies, and this is one of the best outlets I've found to share it. So
yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's everything.
I really think it is too.
All right. Well, as you guys can see, we got a lot of videos to get through because we got a lot of games to play. And we make videos about other stuff too, Magic, TTRPG. We'd love to have you at all of those. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do that right before you make a backlog channel.
Yes.
You should do both, but you should subscribe to the channel, help us get to whatever goal it is we're searching for at this time. At time of recording, we're trying to break 200. So, if we're not at 200 subscribers, you could be the one. If we are, you could be the one that helps us get to the next milestone. If you like the video, leave a like. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let us know down in the comment section below. And I think that's everything.
I think it is.
All right. We'll see you guys in the future videos. Until then, may the rolls be ever in your favor. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.